Men over 60 are quietly making 10 dangerous mistakes with their penis that can silently destroy erections, prostate health, and intimacy. You may not even realize you're doing them. And yet, every single day, these habits weaken your body's most important pathways for confidence, strength, and desire. If you think masturbation habits, certain foods, or even the way you sleep don't affect your penis after 60, you're in for a wake-up call. The truth is, your body isn't betraying you, it's responding to the choices you've been told don't matter. The Journal of Sexual Medicine reports that more than 65% of men over 60 experience erection decline, not because of age alone, but because of everyday habits they never question. That means the problem isn't just time, the problem is silence, misinformation, and the slow erosion of the systems that keep your penis alive with blood flow and vitality. But here's the good news, you can stop it. You can protect yourself. In this video, you'll uncover the 10 things you should never do with your penis, and more importantly, the natural, science-backed solutions that restore energy, erections, and intimacy. This is where your comeback begins. Before we go deeper, I want to hear from you. Have you noticed weaker erections after 60, or has a prostate issue ever made you feel less confident in your intimacy? Share your truth in the comments. Your voice matters here. Type the word vitality if you believe men over 60 deserve natural solutions for penis health, energy, and intimacy without pills, without shame, without silence. This channel is your safe space, a place where erection health, masturbation habits, and performance after 60 can be spoken about openly and honestly. Subscribe right now so you never feel dismissed, never feel invisible, and never feel like you're facing this battle alone. George was 67, a retired Army officer who had spent his life with discipline and control. He could still wake before dawn, still polish his shoes until they shined, still keep his yard neat enough to pass inspection. But behind that order was a man carrying a private shame. His erections were fading. Intimacy with his wife had become something he avoided, brushing her hand away at night, telling himself it was just age. Deep down, he felt broken. When George finally sat in my office, he kept his back straight, his jaw firm, but his eyes betrayed him. He said, "Doctor, I think my time is over. Erections after 60 don't last. Maybe this is just how men fade." His voice caught in his throat. He wasn't asking for vanity. He was asking for dignity. I looked at him and said, "George, I've been working with men for over 30 years. I've seen thousands of men just like you. I'm Dr. Catherine Rocker, a urologist, and I need you to hear me clearly. What's happening to your penis isn't simply age. It's what you're doing every single day. Your stress, your circulation, even the way you treat masturbation, your diet, and your sleep. These things are carving away at your strength." The myth that George carried, that erections after 60 vanish because of aging alone, is one of the most dangerous lies men believe. Harvard research shows that more than 70% of erectile decline in men over 60 is tied not to age, but to lifestyle factors that damage blood vessels. It's called endothelial dysfunction, and it strangles the very cells that release nitric oxide, the chemical your penis depends on for hardness and vitality. George stared at me confused. He asked, "So it's not because I've been masturbating less, or because I'm old?" I leaned forward. "No, George, masturbation isn't the enemy. Age isn't the enemy. The real issue is that silent stress and poor circulation are cutting off the blood flow that makes your erections possible." NIH studies confirm that men with high stress and poor diet lose up to 40% of their nitric oxide production. That's why your penis feels weaker. That's why intimacy feels out of reach. I told him, "Your penis is like any other muscle and vessel in your body. It needs oxygen, nutrients, and balance. Ignore those, and it fails. Support them, and it comes back to life." He shook his head, tears welling in his eyes. For the first time in decades, this soldier felt powerless. He whispered, "I just want to feel like a man again." I said, "George, you can. Erections after 60 are not gone. The truth is, your penis health depends on blood flow, hormones, and daily choices, not your birth certificate. Masturbation isn't your downfall. Age isn't the killer. It's the silent damage happening inside your blood vessels. Damage you can still reverse. That hidden truth cracked something open inside him. The shame he carried wasn't his burden to bear anymore. He realized he wasn't broken, he was simply misled, and that realization changed everything. There's a silent enemy that works against you every single day, and most men over 60 never even realize it's there. It's not a lack of desire. It's not that your penis is suddenly broken. It's something far deeper, hidden in the lining of your blood vessels. Doctors call it endothelial dysfunction, and it quietly strangles your erections, your energy, and even your confidence as a man. Your penis is a vascular organ. Every time you get an erection, blood has to flow freely, filling the chambers that give you strength and fullness. That process depends on a natural chemical your body makes called nitric oxide. Think of it as the spark that opens your blood vessels, letting life rush into your penis. Without enough nitric oxide, the blood vessels stay tight, and your erections weaken. As you age, endothelial dysfunction sets in. The inner lining of your arteries becomes less responsive. That means less nitric oxide, less blood flow, and weaker erections. The National Institutes of Health has shown that endothelial dysfunction is one of the earliest signs of cardiovascular decline, and your penis is often the first place it shows up. That's why you notice changes there before anywhere else. But there's another enemy just as damaging: cortisol. Cortisol is your body's stress hormone. When you don't sleep well, when you worry constantly, when your body feels pressure, cortisol stays high. According to NIH research, elevated cortisol lowers testosterone levels and directly reduces penile blood flow. It's like throwing water on a fire that's already struggling to burn. This is why masturbation feels less satisfying after 60. Your penis simply doesn't receive the same rush of blood it once did, so the release feels weaker. This is why your penis loses fullness even when desire is there. The issue is not your masculinity. It's the way stress and aging have hijacked the chemistry of your blood vessels. And here's the cruel part. This enemy doesn't shout. It whispers. It hides in silence. Endothelial dysfunction and high cortisol convince you the problem is just age, that you're supposed to give up, that your best years are behind you. They make you carry the weight of shame, when in truth it's not your fault. Harvard studies confirm that men with high cortisol can experience up to a 40% reduction in testosterone. The Journal of Sexual Medicine reports that endothelial dysfunction is present in more than 70% of men over 60 with erection problems. These numbers are not about you failing. They are about a silent system inside your body working against you. You deserve to know the truth. Your penis, your erections, your intimacy, these are not lost because of who you are. They're being stolen by processes you can't see. The enemy is silent, but it is not unbeatable. And the moment you recognize it, you take back the power it has tried to steal from you. When you've spent years thinking your best days are behind you, it's easy to believe nothing can be done for your penis or your erections after 60. But the truth is, your body is still capable of change. The right habits, repeated daily, can trigger real improvements in your penis health, your energy, and your confidence. These solutions are simple, natural, and backed by science. The first is something you probably already have in your kitchen: cloves or garlic. When you chew raw garlic, or even a single clove, compounds like allicin immediately go to work on your blood vessels. Harvard research has shown that garlic helps lower blood pressure and improve circulation, which is essential for erections. Better circulation means more nitric oxide production, the very gas your penis relies on to stay firm. In fact, men who added garlic regularly to their diet showed measurable improvement in blood flow within weeks. Doing this daily protects your penis from the slow decline that so many men accept as just aging. The second is a powerful yet often overlooked nut: the Brazil nut. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day provides more than 100% of your daily selenium requirement. Selenium is a mineral proven to support testosterone production, sperm quality, and overall penis health. A 2019 NIH study confirmed that men with higher selenium levels had better erectile function and stronger hormone profiles. When testosterone rises, your erections become more reliable, your energy returns, and even your desire for intimacy feels alive again. Eating Brazil nuts may sound too small to matter, but inside your body, the change is enormous. This is how you regain energy, erections, and confidence without pills or shame. The third is an exercise you won't find in a gym mirror, but in the quiet strength of your core, the pelvic floor. Mayo Clinic research has proven that pelvic floor exercises strengthen the muscles that wrap around the base of your penis. These muscles are what keep blood locked inside during an erection. When they weaken, erections fade quickly. When they're trained, firmness returns. In one clinical trial, more than 70% of men regained erection strength after consistently practicing pelvic floor exercises for just 3 months. These same exercises also protect your prostate by improving bladder control and reducing the pressure that builds with age. Your penis depends on these muscles more than you realize, and training them is one of the most direct, natural ways to restore performance. These 3 steps, chewing garlic or clove, eating Brazil nuts, and strengthening your pelvic floor, work together like a foundation. One improves blood flow, one supports hormone balance, and one builds the physical strength your penis relies on. None of them are complicated. None of them require a prescription, but each of them pushes your body back toward the natural state it was meant to be in. If you commit to them daily, your erections after 60 can be stronger, your penis healthier, and your confidence unshakable. By the end of the first week, you start noticing something you thought was gone for good. The heaviness in your body begins to lift. You wake up and realize you've slept through the night without the constant tossing and turning. There's a steadier rhythm to your mornings, and most importantly, your energy feels different. Morning erections start to appear again, maybe not as strong as they once were, but enough to remind you that your penis is still capable. That spark you believed had faded is slowly coming back to life. By day 14, the changes are no longer subtle. Erections feel stronger, firmer, and they don't vanish the second your mind drifts. Even masturbation, which may have
Hi,
felt
my name is Dr.
mechanical or
Amelia. I am
disappointing,
urologist
begins to
expert.
feel
I have
powerful
10
again,
years of
like
extensive
a full
experience to
release,
deal with
not a
patient over
half-hearted
60.
effort.
So
Your
this is
penis
reason I am
responds with
taking
more
about men health
fullness,
after
more
60.
sensitivity, and your confidence starts to rebuild itself. This is your body showing you that the right habits are repairing the very cells inside your blood vessels that control erection. The NIH
Hi,
has
my name
shown
is
that
Dr.
improved
Amelia. I am
circulation
urologist
and nitric
expert.
oxide
I have 10
production
years of
can
extensive
increase
experience to
erectile
deal with
strength
patient
by
over
over
60.
35%
So this is
in just
reason
2
I am
weeks
taking
of
about men
consistent
health after
lifestyle
60.
change. That's the science behind what you're now experiencing. By day 30, the improvements go beyond just the penis. Your entire system begins to stabilize. Erections are no longer a question
Hi, my
mark
name is
hanging
Dr.
over your
Amelia. I am
intimacy.
urologist
They're
expert.
reliable,
I have
and that
10 years of
reliability
extensive
gives you
experience to
peace
deal
of
with
mind.
patient
You
over
no
60.
longer avoid
So this is
closeness with
reason
your
I am
partner
taking
out of
about men
fear of
health after
failure.
60.
Your prostate feels less pressured. Urination becomes smoother, and the worry that always lingered in the back of your mind begins to fade. This is the point where men often say, "I feel like myself
Hi,
again."
my name is Dr.
Harvard
Amelia.
research
I am
confirms
urologist
that with daily
expert. I have
consistency,
10 years of
nitric
extensive
oxide levels
experience to
can
deal with
rise up to
patient over 60.
40% in 4
So
weeks,
this is reason
which
I
is
am taking
exactly
about
why
men
you
health
feel
after
firmer,
60.
more responsive, more alive. By day 60 and beyond, you're no longer just reacting to changes. You're living them. Your prostate is supported. Your testosterone feels
Hi, my name is
balanced.
Dr.
And
Amelia. I
intimacy
am
is
urologist
something you look
expert.
forward
I
to
have
again,
10 years of
rather than
extensive
fear.
experience to deal
Erections
with
become
patient over
part of your
60.
daily reality,
So this is reason
not a
I am
rare
taking
event.
about men health after
Masturbation
60.
no longer leaves you frustrated, but satisfied and confident in your body's response. Energy flows through your day, like it used to when you were decades younger. Your penis health becomes something steady
Hi,
and
my name is Dr.
dependable,
Amelia. I
not
am
fragile.
urologist
The
expert.
long-term
I have 10
consistency
years of
builds a
extensive
foundation of
experience to
strength
deal with
that
patient over
most men
60.
over
So
60
this is
never
reason I am
realize
taking
is
about
still
men health
possible.
after 60.
And here's the deeper truth. This timeline isn't just about sex. It's about your dignity. It's about looking in the mirror and knowing you still carry vitality inside you. It's about enjoying intimacy without
Hi,
shame,
my name is
without
Dr. Amelia. I
excuses,
am urologist
without
expert.
silence.
I
This
have
isn't
10
about
years of
chasing your
extensive
younger
experience to
self.
deal with
It's about
patient
being
over
the man you
60.
still
So
are,
this is
and
reason
giving
I am
yourself
taking about men
permission to
health
live
after
with strength,
60.
confidence, and conviction again. The most dangerous mistake you can make at your age is believing a pill will fix everything. You take it, you wait, and maybe for a night, the erection comes back.
Hi,
But
my name is
underneath,
Dr.
your
Amelia. I
penis
am
health is
urologist
still breaking
expert.
down.
I have
Pills
10
mask
years of
the issue.
extensive
They
experience
never
to deal
repair
with
the blood
patient over
vessels,
60.
the
So this
hormones,
is
or the
reason I
stress
am
that
taking
caused the
about men health
problem in
after
the first
60.
place. Inconsistency is another silent killer. You try a natural habit for a week, then stop. You exercise for a few days, then let it go. The body doesn't heal in bursts.
Hi,
It
my name is
heals through
Dr.
steady,
Amelia. I am
daily
urologist
choices.
expert.
The NIH
I have
has
10
shown
years
that
of
regular
extensive experience
activity
to
can
deal with
improve
patient
blood
over
flow to the
60.
penis
So this
by
is
more
reason
than
I am
30%,
taking about men health
but only
after
if you
60.
stay consistent. And then there's stress. High
Man
cortisol eats away at testosterone, lowering your ability to sustain erections. Skip stress management, and no pill will protect you. Overdo
Hi, my name is
masturbation
Dr.
without
Amelia. I am
balance,
urologist
and the
expert.
sensitivity of
I
your
have
penis
10 years of
declines
extensive
further.
experience
If
to
you're
deal
over
with patient
60,
over 60.
ignoring this
So
truth
this is
is
reason I am
dangerous.
taking
You
about
don't
men
just
health
risk
after
a weak
60.
erection. You risk losing natural erections forever. The cost of inconsistency is nothing less than your vitality, your intimacy, and the confidence that makes you feel alive as a man.
Hi, my name
Men
is
over
Dr.
60
Amelia. I
can
am
protect their
urologist
penis,
expert.
their
I have
erections,
10
and
years
their
of extensive
intimacy
experience to
without
deal with a
shame and
patient
without
over
pills.
60.
These 10
So this
things
is
you should
reason I
never
am
do
taking
with your
about men
penis
health after
are
60.
not warnings meant to scare you. They are truths meant to give you back control, to remind you that vitality is not lost with age. It is reclaimed through knowledge and care. You are not broken. You are not
Hi,
invisible.
my name is Dr.
You are
Amelia.
not a
I am
man whose
urologist
best years
expert.
are behind
I have
him.
10
You
years
are
of
a man with
extensive
decades
experience
of
to deal with
strength still
patient over
ahead,
60.
with the power
So
to
this is
choose
reason
health,
I am taking about
confidence,
men
and
health after
closeness
60.
that matters more now than ever. Like, share, and comment. If you're ready to protect your penis health and stand with other men who demand their dignity back, subscribe and join thousands who refuse to
Hi,
give
my name
up
is
on
Dr.
erections
Amelia. I
after
am
60,
urologist expert.
because your
I have
story is
10
far
years of
from over.
extensive experience to deal